Hey guys, welcome to this episode of From the Pages. I am Anthony. This is Collectors Entertainment Network. And this week we're going to take a look at WWF Program 105 with the Masked Superstar on the cover. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know your memories of these old WWF programs. I'd love to hear them. Also, guys, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And go ahead and give this video a like, because that helps a lot too. Alright guys, so we're going to get into it. The Masked Superstar. Who and what is behind the mask? I don't know. Do you guys know? Alright, we're going to get into WWF Program 105, Masked Superstar on the cover. So without any further ado, let's get into the pages. Alright guys, here we go. WWF Program number 105. Who and what is behind the mask? As we... well, maybe we all know. If you don't know, I'll let you know. It is Bill Eadie, otherwise known as Axe from Demolition. That is who the Masked Superstar is. Alright, let's get in. And you got your front cover there. Look at that. The official WWF Sportsmaster lined windbreaker, only $15. And the WWF tote bag goes with you everywhere. Just picture the... $10,000 or $15,000 in there from Big John Studd's Slam Challenge. A proof of skills. There is your cover, cover story, I guess you would say. There is the Masked Superstar. And like I said, guys, that is Bill Eadie, otherwise known as Axe. Well, he will be known as Axe. And let's see, this is like 1983. When does Demolition actually debut? In 87, or they're definitely around before WrestleMania 3, even though they don't actually appear. So they either debut early 87 or very late 86. Maybe I'll look it up and throw that up here on the screen. So, and of course we know that they debuted. Bill Eadie was always there, but there was Smash was originally Moondog Rex, and then everyone knew that it was Moondog Rex, and so they had to replace him because the fans were shouting Moondog. But there is some video of Moondog Rex as Demolition Smash. All right, but back to 1983, we've got Backlund seeks revenge. I'm gonna try to make him pay. This was back when Sarge was a bad guy. That wouldn't be for much longer, because I'm pretty sure through most of 84 he was a good guy, and then he was gone by either the end of 84 or the very, very earliest 85. But there's Backlund and Sarge. A battle of words, of course. Snuka and Muraco. That was a huge feud in this time frame. 1983, that was when the infamous off the top of the cage, right? That was in 1983 at Madison Square Garden. Let me see, some of the words are washed out if you guys want to take a look. I've said this before, I'm always battling between having it well lit that you could see, but not having it so lit that it gets washed out. There, I adjusted the light a little bit. I still think it's lit enough to see, but hopefully it's not washed out. Alright. Let's keep going. The official WWF t-shirts, only $7 each. You got Muraco, you got Backlund, you got Rocky Johnson. And then it looks like you have an Andre, a Snuka, and a Slaughter one. But they're not pictured. It's just, the shirts are pictured, but the wrestlers are not. All right, on the road again. Looks like there's an interview. Mr. USA, the one and only Tony Atlas. So that now this is different sort of paper. This is this is like, glossy magazine paper, right? This is sort of like a like more of a paper. Like, if you could see, can you see like what I mean? Like it's just a little different. It's not glossy at all. And maybe you could see here what I mean. So it's just a different kind of paper in the middle. Ring ramblings. WWF results remain unpredictable as challengers seek distinctions, titles against current champions. So I don't know why this is different. Maybe this part changes every time and like the match card was in here. I don't know. I don't have this one. But anyway, it's different, and this is not the only one like that. So then here we go with the rest. Fuji eyes the tiger. A near tragic event. I don't know. SD Jones looked like he's in the hospital. Does anybody know what happened there? I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. Alright, dazzling full color wrestling posters. You've never seen anything like these brilliant 23 by 24 masterpieces, almost like having the wrestlers leap into your lap. I think I said this in the last, or one of the last ones. If they're 23 by 24, 23 inches by 24 inches, they would be almost a square, right? You know, they'd be an inch off. These are clearly not. So I don't know what the actual, if the measurements there are wrong or the ratios here are wrong. But there you go. And plus, usually posters back then were like 24 by 36. Alright, more the WWF Deluxe Sports Shirt and the WWF Sportswear Gym Shorts. See, they didn't have like the catalog, but they basically had the catalog just throughout. I wonder if, you know, it was better like this, where they just had it throughout. Because you could kind of just skip the catalog if you didn't want to. Here, you're forced to look at it. Alright, martial arts experts combined. Mr. Fuji, Tiger Chung Lee. Mr. Fuji still active as a wrestler. Alright, all of them have scores to settle. There you see the Samoans, and then you see Rocky Johnson, Ivan Putski, there's a Tito Santana, and Andre the Giant. Tag Team Adventures. That's cool, little Titan Sports logo. I don't know if I've ever seen a Titan Sports logo. Like that, anyway. Alright, the cap that says wrestling. And the official WWF belt buckle. Good stuff. Alright, dropped. See, this is like good paper. This is like thicker than like WWF magazine paper. Just so you know. Drop kicks. Does the animal still stalk in the winter? And the action comes to life. Here's some more. I don't know if they're posters or just pictures that you can order. Now that's a picture of Salvatore Bellomo wrestling whoever. So I mean, does Animal have a feud with Salvatore Bellomo? All right, let's go to the back. There's always a sort of a pin-up on the back. The big conflict continues. There, of course, is Big John Studd. That, everybody, is program number 105 with the Masked Superstar on the cover. All right, guys, that was WWF program number 105 with the Masked Superstar on the cover. Guys, again, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe, please like, please comment, and please share. All those things help the channel so much, and it is so greatly appreciated. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Next episode, we'll be back with another program. So until next time, guys, have a good one.